Hello, friends. It's been a couple of days. I had been a little busy giving interviews and applying for jobs. So I'll continue with this. This would be another series of our React email. So before we go ahead, I want to check one thing would be like what's the status of our application, and then we will have it built and deployed. Um, right now, I don't see any problems. I don't detect any problems. So let's assume that things are okay, and let's go ahead and have it deployed. So let's have the deployment run. So yeah, this is the last deployment. It has failed. So code reviews. So before I do this, before I upgrade to Pro, I would want to go back to my deployments and then run a deployment again. So let's look at this. Let's redeploy on production. Yes, we would want to redeploy on production, and we have redeployed its building. We should expect an error message. So let's see what's the error message. Okay, yeah, I do see an error now. So yeah, I think this one is the error message we are getting here. Let me copy this and let's go to PennyWize. And now this time what we'll do is we'll rename this as PennyWize 4. PennyWize 4. Because this is within the same project, I will not, let's give it my capital. I will not remove it. So this would be the fourth document for PennyWize, and let's see. It's thinking. Let it continue thinking. Okay, install the deps. So we need the dependency installed. Let's have them installed, and then let's go and install them. And so we go to the terminal and we install the dependency. Also our extension is there. We need to restart our extension for GitHub Copilot chat. Our changes has to package.json, and we were able to install the dependency. Number two, we would have the types also available. So we will have this one also in the bash and have that also included. So that updates the package.json. If your form uses Zord resolver, also we need to have the Zord resolvers included, which we would add in our application. That's installed correctly, and it also does the package.json update. Ensure imports match. So in financeform.tsx, source component component will decrease or collapse the types, and I'll open up the components, and then this one we have finance form.tsx, so that should be here. Finance form.tsx, are we using the correct use form react hook form? So use form react hook form, and in API send monthly report ts with es module interop is equal to true, you have it. So import pdf document pdf kit. So in API we have the weekly digest, right? Send digest, and here use pdf document from pdf kit. Commit and redeploy. So now we would say fix add react hook types, and now we will commit and deploy this. So let's do that. Commit and deploy this. This should sync and this should trigger a deployment. Let's go back to deployments. We can go to the Stingy VA application again and see, okay, now we've come on to the deployments. Refresh. This is building. Usually it takes around 48 to 50 seconds. Oh, we see an error. So let's go down here. Finance form.tsx. We are seeing the similar error again. So let's see what do you think that could have contributed. So let's see. Okay, these two errors mean Vercel can't find packages that the code imported because they are not in package.json, so you are not installed in the build. Fix it, add them as a dependency. So we have these two, npm we have this, so let's add them. We'll make sure that our terminal installs these two. They are there. They do not make any changes because they are already there. So then react hook form is in finance form, and send monthly report uses pdf script and typescript types of pdf types at pdf. Don't put pdf script in dev dependencies, serverless functions, need it at runtime. So in finance form.tsx, in package.json, do we see react form? React DOM is there. I have to see react form. So in finance.form, we want the react hook form. Send monthly report. In this one we need the pdf kit. So this is confusing. This is where the chat GPT, I should see certain commits, so I can see certain commits from last week. This is that one. This is 4 minutes ago. So that sounds let's see what the commit details are. React hook 763 form was added. So that was there. And in package.json I had React hook 6263 happened. And then PDF kit was already there, so it didn't make any change there. Okay. Now we should not see the problem, but I don't know why we are still seeing it. Let's see what we have. So these ones, let's try to see if that still creates a problem for us. We need to redeploy. Let's continue checking this. So let's do that. Let's follow ChatGPT's options. So after this we are going to pass this to tsconfig commands to make sure tsconfig node does not exist and this does not exist. So this one is going to be for the quick local sanity. It's an optional step. Let me put in package.json and let me put it in ChatGPT for it to view it, and then it can think of something that needs to be added here. It's talking about some package additions, I think so. So let's see. You are failing because the build can't find two runtime dependencies, that is React Hook Form and PDF Kit. They must be dependencies, not dev dependencies, and committed with the log file. Quick fix: recommend run from repo root, then commit and push. So this is a bash command. This is quick fix. Let's run from this is a bash command. npm I react hook. Then this will update the packet JSON. This React components, React render. This will update packet.json. React.ml components, React.ml render, and then it is going to install the npm this react pdf kit. That is also going to happen. That updated the JSON. No, I think only those components and render happened. Components and render, and then later on below here we have the components, here we have the render, here we have the render section. Okay, components and render, only that two changes happened. So now he tells us add package.json and package log.json. So now we need to go to git, like give the git command of adding. Yeah, now this is going to, now we are going to commit those git. So we say this is the react hook and stuff. This one via pdf kit, everything email libs are added, and we are going to sync those changes. They are synced. This should trigger a build. So now we can go back to the automated build, wait for that build to happen. Should usually we get an error around 17 to 20 seconds. Okay, it errored. So this one errored, saying this cannot find the same error. So we can again ask ChatGPT based on the error messages. We have a different warning this time. So let's copy all of this. Copy all of this and paste it. So it's telling add the missing runtime dependencies. Let's do that. Let's follow what he says. I don't know, this one should have happened by now, so let's paste it. Then now we copy this. Let's paste this one also. Now we're going to install this too, and then we come back and then we verify locally what is happening here. ls npm ls. So we do see this react hook form deduped pdf kit and react hook form 763. Okay, and should show both installed, not extraneous. And then we would do this too. Let's see, tscp, the specified part does not exist, so we would need to stop here and we would need this error message is coming because tsconfig.app.json does not exist. No, it exists. I can see it over here. So this means your root tsconfig.json has references to tsconfig app.json and likely but those files don't exist. Fix it one of the two ways. One way, update the build script in package.json. Number two, simply this is option A, simplest. Option A, simplest. So update the build script in package.json. So let's go to package.json, and in the script section, this is the script section, dev white. So let's move that script section, dev white. Dev white build tsc no emit, and then it says in the compiler options. So we have to look at compiler options. Do we see compiler options? No. We have simplify root tsconfig.json. Okay, so we need to go to tsconfig.json, root tsconfig.json, and here we have compiler options, so we need to simplify that. So this one is like just remove the references and just keep this compiler option. So I think this one is what it's talking about. Do I see any problems? No, not yet. The changes I see here is in package.json I am making no emit instead of -b, and in tsconfig.json I have removed the references out directory and then types. That simplifies. So this happens. Now I'm going to commit this one. So we are going to commit this once and we are going to have those changes done. Commit and sync. And now we can check the deployment. Usually it feels right. Let's see if it passes or not. It errored out, so what would be the root cause here? So this is the build logs. New set of build logs are here. So we will pass it across. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say on that. Runtime depths. because there was nothing to commit, so I think that was there. Next API request, right? Let's see where it is. So instead of that, we are going to say import type from version.node. That's on this. Then I think it's going to say, telling us to edit it to next API. And then here we would have the next API request. So module.export is equal to async. This becomes module.export is equal to async. So we'll stop here today, and we'll stop here today, and let's continue with our investigation. We will achieve we will achieve the we will achieve this, and we'll implement the feature somehow. Every day we need to put some effort in it and understand the problem. Let's end it over here, and please watch my videos, subscribe to my channel, also visit the website, and also log in, and also in if you can become a premium member, that will be that will support me and my efforts in making this application available for everyone. So you can log in into the application, you can log in using your Gmail account, so no worry about that. Logging in is free, maybe only the premium features are something for which you need to upgrade. So I think, and that too, upgrading is 99 cents per month, so wouldn't be a big deal for anyone. So okay guys, that's all for this video. See you in the next one.